kids, welcome to your English class. Today we are going to start with English Reader chapter. Open lesson number 8, The Rainmaker. We will start reading the chapter. One such place was called Kota. There had not been any rain in Kota for a long time. Some water was left in streams and ponds, but it was not enough. The people were forced to travel a long distance to fetch drinking water. Soon, there was not any water left for the livestock. The cattle began to die of thirst in large numbers. Some of them fled to other places. So this story is about a small Kota where there had not been any rain from a long time and people were forced to travel a long distance to fetch drinking water. Now let's see. One day when the villagers were discussing the water problem, some of them suggested we must call the rainmaker. Let him come and bring the rains. The rainmaker was often called to please God whenever the rains failed. He would do a sacred dance there, on his heels, somersaulting and jumping wildly. After the dance, he would look at the sky and shout, "O ancestral spirits, forgive your sons who have unknowingly offended you and send the rains." Saying this, he would go away with 20 healthy cows as his feast. So one day when the villagers were discussing about the water problem, some of them suggested to call the rainmaker. He was called to please the God when the rains failed. So they have done the same thing and rainmaker charged 20 healthy cows as his feast. Now even if some rains, the villagers would thank the rainmaker. But if there was not any, they would not think that the spirits were angry. Thus their faith in rainmaker remained firm. This time too, villagers' chief assured his people that soon he would send his messenger to call the rainmaker. Just then one of the villagers named Phiri up and said, "What can he do? He is a liar and cheat." So Phiri determined that rainmaker was liar and cheater. He continued, "When I was in a distant land, I learned that rain occurs naturally. It is not created by the action of any man or by some sacred dance." The people did not pay attention to what Phiri said, rather annoyed the chief, who said people like you are responsible for annoying the ancestral spirits. Saying this, the chief proclaimed him a man with evil ideas and gave him the punishment. "Yes, he must be exiled," shouted the villagers in agreement. So now let's see what happened from the village. He left the village without any protest. The rainmaker came as usual and did the sacred dance. Again, rainmaker was doing the sacred dance, the holy dance, just to bring the rain. He took 20 cows as his feast and went away. Now this time he took 20 cows as his feast and went away, promising to come as soon as the rain were expected. Days and months passed by, but there was no sign of any rain or the rainmaker. The villagers waited for a long time, but there was no rain. The chief wondered over what Phiri said was true. Now everyone was thinking that what Phiri said was true. Many days passed. One day a man was seen coming with a herd of cows. To the village. When he reached the village, he told the chief, "I have got cows and good news of the rains. Punish me if I am proved wrong." Now, one day a man was seen coming with a herd of cows to the village. When he reached there, so villagers asked him, "Why you are here?" And he said, "I have got your cows. Your man has stolen my cows and that will displease our ancestors. You know, I have some magic powers You don't have any, resented Fairy. The Rainmaker said, if you don't return my cows, the clouds hanging over your village will simply float away. But it was to be otherwise. As the Rainmaker walked back a few steps, a rumble of clouds could be heard. The Rainmaker looked up at the sky. Dark clouds appeared floating towards the village. There was the sound of fierce thunder and some flashes of lightning, which was followed by the rain. The Rainmaker stood puzzled. He was confused. He had been proved wrong. He did not have any idea that it would rain so soon because he was making everyone fool now. Okay, he went back to the chief and pleaded, "Look, the rains have come. I have did something good to God, so you must return my cows." But now everyone was looking at him angrily. The Rainmaker knew that he had lost the game and Fairy won. He decided to run away to save his life and leave the village before everybody caught him. Moral of the chapter is, believe yourself and do not trust others blindly.